People ask me all the time, well, how does nutrition, impact aging and our health overall? And then things as simple as, well, I want to slow down aging from the inside out. Well, obviously, we all do. And so, the influence is significant, it is dramatic. And I see people all the time. I won't name names, but I everybody that will not eat vegetables. And I've known him a long time. He was a athletic director where I practiced sports medicine at a university for a long time. And he's a Southern boy, Alabama, Mississippi, fried foods and not much green. And, decades have rolled by and health problems start accumulating. And so we can't eat high fat, high sugar diets and expect anything other than negative consequences. And so we start with nutrient dense foods. What does that mean? Well, it means you got to eat a heck of a lot more green leafy vegetables, organic vegetables, a variety of things. Why do you think there's ads on TV for all these super pills for vegetables, fruits and veggies and things that are not? Because unfortunately they're not. And it is important. So you have to slow down, make yourself a student of the process. Am I getting fresh fruits and vegetables every day? And if not, what supplements am I doing? As I have mentioned many times before, we do micronutrient testing. Obviously, we look at all the B vitamins and antioxidants at CoQ10 levels, omega fish oil. And so there's a number of supplements. You can go to my website and click on our vitamin line and look at those. And because they're just not in high concentrations in all of the foods we eat now. So we want to start with the best organic, natural diet that we can. Again, stay away from all those herbicides and glyphosate and compounds that are, in all the rest of the processed food that's out there, not to mention numerous chemicals and preservatives. If it'll last in your fridge or on the shelf for a month, you probably don't want to eat that. You probably want to look for a better solution. And so I think that is very essential for recovery from aging better from the inside out. And so eating nutrient-dense foods. Are you taking an antioxidant? Well, what is that? Well, vitamin C is an antioxidant. It's a great one. And so we have many antioxidant compounds, super blue-green food supplements that you can add. There's just a lengthy list of supplements that perhaps aren't in the good foods that you're trying to eat. And so that making that a study is probably wise as well. Again, I talk about all of these things in my books and Beyond the Fountain of Youth. And so I would recommend picking up a copy on Amazon and see what tips there are. You may be a healthcare expert, and it's surprising. I've just signed and taken a book by one of my golf buddies today, who's a high-level cardiologist here in our valley. And he does a lot of this. He understands a lot, obviously. He's an excellent cardiologist, but he hasn't addressed the hormone topic. You know what? That's a big deal. We can't do it with diet and exercise alone. We need to put together all of the pieces of the puzzle for you to feel your best. You have to have the right mindset. You have to address the things that can help to motivate us, but it's really hard to get motivated if you have no testosterone, men or women. And so we want to look at the big picture, and the true key beyond the fountain of youth, the true key to longevity is balancing everything. And as we learn more, adapting to that. Well, recovery time, injuries. I talked about this some earlier, but I didn't talk a lot about the reparative aspects of regenerative medicine, of using your own stem cells and using your own platelet-rich plasma to help to address a variety of topics, injuries, of conditions that need repair. from the inside out again, and so these are all very important topics to address, things that we should look at. They don't have to be expensive. There are many things. It's not that hard to eat right, to take a few good vitamins. I would say don't buy synthetic vitamins at GNC. Most of the things that are marketed commercially, they put their dollars into marketing dollars, not the best product. And so make sure it's a natural product, that you don't buy wax matrix pills that come out full. That's not in your best interest. And so I would encourage you again to make this a personal study. I think there's enough tips in my book that we can help guide you along the way, make it become passionate about being the best that you can be, and seeing that happens with your loved ones as well, with your spouse and your children, be it adult children or adolescent. Particularly adolescence is a time to start, not seeing a pantry full of sugary gummy chews and snacks, things that are quick and easy. No wonder we have such a huge amount of attention deficit issues in our society and with our young children, because they eat, unfortunately, not so good. And so it starts with you, and it starts in your house and what you can do to really help others. So I look forward to sharing more information with you as you both grow, and wish you the best.